begin with the basic explanation of the class trial.
What is up, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. In the last episode, we finished off our investigation for this trial, and we did our preparations for it. And in this episode, we're going to take on the trial, probably take on the first half of the trial, and see how we do. So I hope you all are excited, because I know I am. So without further ado, let's keep going.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if
my bad.
I'll punish
Didn't mean to cut you off there,
everyone
Monokuma. My bad.
besides blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smiles, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
All right, let's do it.
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm going to be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less
Damn.
time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Oh, Himiko's not happy, y'all.
Who did it?
Damn. Who did it? Damn, she's not having it this trial.
Who killed Angie and Tenko?
She is mad, y'all. She is freaking mad. Okay.
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
I doubt that. I don't believe that at all. I don't think there's two killers. There's only one. There has to be only one.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
What do you mean?
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's one of the effigies either. It had to have been someone. If I had to say who was on top of my list of suspicion, I'd say Kyo at this time. Kyo's at the top of my list of suspicion. I did think Kaito, but it's kind of. But I don't know. I don't know what to think, because I did think Kaito originally, but I don't know.
The transfer student.
Oh, I don't play this music now. Come on.
Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe that.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here. Okay, here we go. Let's get this started. Non-stop debate. Start. Got it. Okay.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates.
Oh, Kaito.
So, ritual did work?
No, I don't think
Who
it's
was
that one.
resurrected, I wonder?
Oh, shoot.
Angie did say she was gonna bring Rantaro back.
That is true.
Yes. Rantaro was resurrected. The culprit is the late Rantaro Amami!
No, it isn't.
Please, stop it!
Okay, it's definitely what Gonta said. I just have to find out which one it is exactly. This isn't about believing in reviving the dead. I have to focus on their statements. Were all the statements correct?
This crime was
Oh,
committed
my
by
bad.
the recently deceased.
Did that count? Please don't tell me that counted. Okay, no, it didn't. Okay. Victim is the ultimate artist Anji Onaga. The ultimate body was discovered. Time of death approximately 2 a.m. Victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has laceration on her forehead. Second victim. No. What's the other one? The 4 access that were created for the resurrection ritual. There are exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Rohoma, and Kurumi. They were hung upside down from the healing beams in the artist's lab. Okay, I don't think it's that one. Considering the laceration, the injury on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. Necronomicon book repair as motive. Andrew attempted to carry out the book's ritual. I think it might be Necronomicon, maybe.
They came back to life life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No!
You're good, Kaito.
So, ritual did work?
There we go. And we got the V point.
That's wrong.
Hell yeah, good start. Good start, Sky. Good start.
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, going to think Rantaro probably not
No,
culprit.
none of the people that are dead are the culprit. I don't believe that. Sorry, I just don't.
I guess you're right.
Come on, Samugi. Maybe it was you. No, my top sus person is Kyo right now.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second. I can't let that comment stand.
What do you mean, Monokuma?
Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true. I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so, so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
Fucking music, dude.
I can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
You good there, Monotaro?
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
I feel like Monodum's gonna kill her. It's gonna probably kill Monotaro next.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
Oh my gosh.
There's no way it's possible.
There's no way that could happen, idiots.
Damn.
Monokuma is trying to confuse us.
Oh, look at that. They like, what is that? Like just like paint strokes, like paintbrush strokes on her picture. Nice attention to detail.
Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
Maki's like, fuck this. Let's hurry this up.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
I feel like it had to I feel like it had to have been somebody in the ritual who was a part of the ritual. Like Kyo, myself, Kokichi, and Himiko. But out of all of them, Kyo's the most suspicious. So we'll see.
Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this.
Will you?
I don't know about Tenko, but I'm pretty fucking sure Kyo murdered Angie.
What? Why?
Don't play dumb with me, creep show. I already know what happened.
Okay. Non-stop debate. Start. Okay.
The culprit used a katana to kill Angie.
Oh no. Okay.
And it was found in Kyo's research
I mean that's
lab.
true, but
Which makes you,
He-
Kyo,
he couldn't have gotten
suspicious.
he couldn't have gotten in.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you
So it has to be Koki's lockpicking, right?
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some.
Oh, that's incorrect. He cares
Just
about
admit
everything.
it, you shit-eating worm.
He cares about all the stuff in his lab.
You went to the classroom, broke
Nope,
in,
it's not this one. It's gonna be this one.
and murdered the fuck out of
Because
Angie.
you can't get in without lockpicking it.
Oh yeah, I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Is Kyo really the culprit? Does that story fit the facts of the case? We should think about it from the beginning.
The culprit used a katana.
Yeah, Kokichi can unlock the door with his ultimate artist's lab with his lockpicking skills. Had sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked from the inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves at the slightest touch. Something gold and shiny was on the handle. Okay, what was the other one? Our last front door. Door has a cylindrical lock. That's all the only key. Okay, I think it has to be. This one maybe, because he couldn't have broke in because of the fact that you can't even get into the room, because whenever Angie's in there working on her stuff, she locks the door, so you can't even get inside. So okay, it's not Kokichi's lockpicking. Or maybe it is. Oh, we'll have to see. Okay, let's just go over these.
To kill Angie.
Oh wait, or Sanugi's account. To lock herself in the Ultimate Artist's lab since yesterday, working on the ritual, she would not unlock the door unless someone from. Oh, okay. Okay, that's be Sumigi's account then. Probably against.
And it was found in Kiyo's research lab, which makes Kiyo automatically suspicious.
Anyone could have taken on a use.
So that rusty guitar is the murder weapon. You were the only one who thought about that thing, Kiyo.
Not care about some katana.
What do we have?
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, bro.
There we go.
That's
We
wrong.
didn't get the V point, but that's fine.
No, Kiyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kiyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kiyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
That is possibility too, because we're looking for the first murder victim. So if there are two murderers, we have to look for the first one, because Angie's was the first body that was discovered, which is the one we have to look for. So if there were two murderers, we have to find the first one, not the second. If there are two murderers, which I don't think there are. I think there was only one.
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right
Oh my gosh.
answer. Can't believe
Diamond Ninja, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the host.
Oh, how clever.
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Okay.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie. I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Kokichi, man.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
Kokichi, he's like fucking what's he doing? He's like, I don't know, something about Kokichi. Himiko's like not having it. Like I'm pretty sure Himiko could probably tell that he's probably lying or just messing around, and Himiko is not having any of that right now.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi, and Kibo.
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people? Because a robot ain't people, Jack.
Damn.
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Kibo's definitely like gotten more confident in himself. He's just like he doesn't care anymore. He's just like, yeah, fuck y'all. She's not wrong at all.
Whatevs. The culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi. Well,
It's never the most obvious. That's what you have to learn from Danganronpa. It's never the most obvious.
No, not Gonta. Gonta would never kill Angie.
I really don't see Gonta killing anybody. I can see him getting killed, but I can't really see him killing anybody.
Yeah, gentlemen. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Damn.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone. Torture Gonta if you don't believe.
I believe you, buddy. I believe you.
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit
Oh, here we go
either.
already.
Jeez.
We already got one of these already.
Gonta not the culprit.
I'm plainly not the culprit. Okay. Okay, mass panic debate. Start, okay. Gone through the entire game. I'm not revealing spoilers. Oh,
We
good,
must
good,
consider
good.
other possibilities.
Okay.
Surely there must be a suspect
Oh,
who
shoot.
would not be
Oh,
the
oh,
counsel.
yeah, I have that thing where it gets rid of it automatically.
That's utterly impossible. Not just anyone could open
I need to
that
look
door.
for the...
Only student council members had access.
Ask bug friends if Kyo doubt Gonta.
I can't. Robophobic remark.
Is that robophobic? Okay. Okay. There are several suspicious statements, but one is obviously inconsistent. I'll listen carefully, sort the statements in my head, and I'll find the answer.
You must student council members.
Oh, wait,
had
no.
access.
No. There we go. Got the V point. Hell yeah.
I heard it.
Hell yeah. I heard it! Can't question a robophobic remark.
No, it wasn't just student council
Here we go. This
members
is where
that could have
Kokichi's
opened
lockpicking
that
comes into
locked
play.
door.
Alright.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab.
Yeah, but you can lockpick, dude. You can lockpick. Ultimate Supreme Leader.
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Mentaro's actual talent, super high school level avocado. I can see that, his hair. Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There, open says me. Open says me. Oh yeah, let me know. Is the audio good? Can you hear the game audio? And is my mic audio good too? Because I feel sometimes whenever I record and I stream, sometimes something messes up. So I'm really hoping everything's good. So let me know, Diamond Ninja, if the audio's good. I'd appreciate that. It's good. All right, cool, awesome. Open says me.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
What's even better?
You're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Oh my god. Oh, Diamond
you
Ninja,
like
thank you
that.
for the follow. I
Of course
appreciate
I
that a
remember.
lot. Thank you so very much.
Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Thank you for the follow, Diamond Ninja. I really do
What did you
appreciate
just
that. Thank
say?
you. Thank you very much.
I picked the lock to her lab. Snuck into
Scarlet,
the
what's
room,
up? Good
and
to
then
have you here.
Wham!
Welcome to
Angie.
the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're finally doing this class trial.
The culprit was me, all along.
What?
Kimiko, it's not him. He's lying. He's lying. It's not him. I don't think it's him. I mean, yeah, he can go into in there no problem with his lockpicking, but I highly doubt he killed her.
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Actually, really close in follower count. Oh, are we really? That's awesome.
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so
66? Oh, not
much
bad, not bad.
better. Whew.
About like,
Wait,
if 8 off, about
Kokichi really is culprit?
5, 6 off. No.
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe.
One of your favorite trials, Scarlet?
he's lying. I'm certain
Yeah.
of it.
Of course he is.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Yeah, but you're a known liar, so yeah, it's not you.
Then let me ask you, culprit.
Kokichi suddenly turned
You locked
French.
the room.
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make
Oh yeah,
sense.
Shuichi's like, yeah, get out of here. enough of your games,
What
Kokichi.
doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room.
I think Kokichi speaking with a French accent. Oof.
They used a different method.
What different method?
Probably the sword, right? Because of the gold thing, right? Maybe? Imagine everyone speaking with a French accent.
Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
I don't know how to do a French voice, so I would try it. I would try doing a French voice, but I don't know how to. I don't know how to do a good French voice.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
One locked last? What do you mean the one locked last? Okay, I kind of just guessed on that one. I didn't really understand the question.
That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
Oh, okay, never mind. I get it. The Nintendo Wii in France, they call it yes.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool.
Tool that the culprit used to lock the sliding door from the outside was. Oh, here we go. Okay. Mine already. Nice. The sword, right? Okay. That music, though. Monokuma! Yes! I see you there, Monokuma. I see you there, buddy. Can I just, like... Give me that hidden Monokuma. We at least got one. I literally haven't gotten any of the hidden Monokumas in this chapter. It's not this one. I don't think. I think it's the door, right? Because of the gold. Oh, shit. It's a katana. I'm dumb. Here we go.
I see it.
Alright, my bad. But we got it.
The gold leaf katana that was stabbed into Kaede's effigy.
Mm-hmm.
The culprit used that to hit the knob of the sliding lock to lock the door.
So the gold leaf was on the sliding lock
Because when the katana hit the lock, some of the gold leaf rubbed off
Mm-hmm.
on it.
Right.
The gold leaf on that katana did peel rather easily.
In the anime, we finished
Evidence
Kakarot.
rings
No,
a
I
bell.
haven't finished it.
Specifically, a school bell.
Huh? Are you talking about a different school? What school was it?
Now, that doesn't matter anymore. Let's not dwell on the past.
But no, I have not finished Dragon Ball DBZ Kakarot
Sliding lock when the
Finn.
katana
I
touched it.
think my data was lost. I don't know why, because like when I tried opening it once, it like wouldn't let me. It said I didn't have it downloaded when I did. So I don't know. I have to check. I have to look into that later on.
So that means the culprit used the katana to move the sliding lock, right? But wait, how did they move it with the katana? And from outside Angie's lab?
The clue that might give us the answer is the layout of the area itself. It was an odd setup after all. The katana stabbed into the effigy. The effigies hung upside down.
Angie didn't do that as part of the ritual?
No. Nowhere in the Necronomicon did it say you had to hang the effigies.
If it was not part of the ritual, then it must have been for a different purpose, right?
Different purpose. What could that have been? Scorpio somehow used to set it to lock the room. In that case, I need to know the reason behind every step of that setup. If I do that, the way the culprit locked the room should be clear. Oh, it's like taxi. Here we go. Alright. Time to pick up the ladies. Because Shuichi's a player, y'all. Thinking time. Okay. Katana's hilt. Yeah, Katana's hilt. Bam! What's up, girl? Alright. I really like this. I don't know why. I much prefer this than the skateboarding in the last game. I mean, the skateboarding was pretty good. It was pretty fun, but it did get kind of annoying. What was done to make the katana turn to lock? Okay. So this katana was stabbed into effigy. There we go. Got one more question to go. Oh, this is a long one. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get for next trial. I'm gonna have to get like a skill where like more letter cubes appear, because this is taking quite a while. I mean, I don't mind. I like the music in this little mini game, but it'd be more convenient to have the letter cubes pop up quicker. Okay, how was the effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock? Well, that one might actually be hard. The effigy manipulated to make the katana affect the lock. Spinning it, swinging it back and forth, making it fall? No. Oh shit. Spinning it? How? Oh wait. I don't get it. I don't get it.
That's it. The reason the culprit stuck the katana into the effigy was so that it would hit the sliding lock as the effigy spun.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Spun?
I see.
That's right. If you spun the effigy, the rope it was hanging from would twist.
Okay.
Then, if you let it go, the rope would unwind and the effigy would spin the other way. And of course, the katana would spin with it.
I see.
Clever.
So the culprit used the katana's counterspin to push the lock into place?
Which explains why the little speck of gold was left there.
The culprit simply needed to spin the effigy's rope and then swiftly leave. This would cause the spinning katana to hit the sliding lock. And thus was the back door of an empty classroom locked from the inside.
Yes, that's how Angie's lab was locked. By using the effigy with the katana.
A plan born from the
Oh
heart
my
of a
gosh.
sword traveling through the air
Smoothie,
towards
you all right
success.
there?
Oh, but could it have moved the slide lock so easily?
The sliding lock was pretty loose. A little push could move it. As long as the spinning katana hit the lock, it would have slid into position.
Even if the culprit failed the first couple times, they could keep trying until it locked.
Which is why the culprit chose to strike at nighttime, as to avoid detection.
Yes, since the student council prohibited anyone from walking around at nighttime.
Are you saying it's the student council's fault?
I didn't say that.
In any case, the culprit probably used the murder weapon for this trick. It had to have been the right length to hit the sliding lock from the effigy.
The culprit couldn't find a blade long enough in my lab, so they settled for the katana.
Aw,
The other
poor
effigies
Angie.
were only hung up so we'd think it was some kind of ceremony. That way, we wouldn't notice the lock trick.
Yeah, it was used to distract us.
But Kokichi did say earlier that he could have picked the lock closed. I don't want to completely ignore that possibility. But I can't imagine the culprit would have done all this just for a distraction.
If that's the case, then Kokichi's confession earlier was actually...
Seriously? You fucking lied again?
Are y'all seriously surprised? Oh my god. I knew he was lying right when he said, I did it. I killed Angie.
Cough it up, Kokichi!
Oh, man,
guys got me. Okay, I'm not the culprit.
Oh my gosh. Freaking Kokichi.
You're telling the truth this time, right?
I want to say I'm lying, but I'm not.
Why did you say you were the culprit?
I wanted to lure the culprit out. If I claimed to be the culprit, then the real culprit would agree as well. You get me? And if they pressured me to confess, then that would have looked mighty suspicious.
I mean, that is kind of smart.
It didn't go my way because Shuichi butted in on my plan.
Shuichi's okay. It's okay, bud. It's okay, man.
You and your fucking lies! Go sit in the corner and play with yourself!
Okay, I'll start right
Oh
now.
my god.
Alright, so who's the asshole who set up this locked room mystery?
Mew, I can't hold it up anymore.
What's the matter? You going soft on
Oh
me
my
now?
god. The freaking dialogue towards each other is just fucking amazing.
Who made the locked room mystery doesn't matter since anyone could have done it. Don't you even understand something as basic as that, you filthy cum dumpster?
Come, dumpster!
Oh my gosh.
Finally! Someone finally called me a cum dumpster!
What should we talk about now?
We must focus not on the locked room, but on who entered Angie's lab. Only one of the student council members or Kokichi could have gained entry. Therefore, the culprit must be among their number.
That leaves us with 4 suspects. Tsumugi, Gonta, Kibo, and Kokichi.
Don't forget Himiko. She's also a part of the student council. Doesn't matter if she was besties with Angie, she's still a suspect.
That contradicts what you said earlier, which I can prove using my recording function.
It's fine. That's just a waste of time.
You tell him, Maki.
Me? A suspect?
Oh no.
I never kill Angie!
Which I believe.
So, calling all suspects, what should we discuss next? I want to hear everyone's opinion. What would you say to get yourself off the suspect list?
Why are you trying to lead the debate? You're a suspect too.
Silence, outsider. Only the suspect rangers are allowed to speak.
Suspect rangers?
I agree. Those under suspicion should explain themselves thoroughly.
We might catch them with their pants down!
Anyway, I want to ask the suspect rangers. What should we talk about? What should we say to get ourselves off the suspect list? Well, guys, I want to hear what you think.
That's sort of a difficult question, you know?
Gonta not
Hey,
smart enough to
Tsumugi's talking a lot more in this trial. Just keep that in mind.
It is difficult to formulate a logical
Because normally she just has
response to that question.
normally Tsumugi just has one-liners.
Not articulate with words, huh? Don't you guys want to prove your innocence?
They don't trust you one bit, and I don't blame them. You're probably plotting.
Did Tenko have to die?
Oh.
Huh?
I want to know what happened to Angie too, but... Can we talk about Tenko's case now and not just Angie's?
I got you exactly where I wanted, Himiko.
What do you mean?
The 2 victims could have been killed by 2 separate murderers, you know. So we need to find the first Blackened responsible for the first victim. We've got to figure out who killed Angie. Until we solve Angie's case, Tenko's case is meaningless. Did you suggest that to waste our time?
It's not meaningless!
Oh. Oh yeah, Himiko's going off. Himiko's definitely going off. Himiko.
Tenko's death was meaningless? How dare you!
Stop it with your crappy lies.
Lies?
Everything you said is total BS. You didn't give two shits about Tenko when she was alive. But now you're like, oh no, poor Tenko, after she's dead. Come on, really?
Kokichi, enough!
No. It's okay. It's no surprise he'd think that. I know I ignored Tenko before. That's why I'm so upset now.
Aw, Himiko.
I should have faced Tenko. Worked things out with her while she was still alive. But now, it's too late. I can't complain to her.
Oh, just give me chills. Just give me chills, y'all.
It's too late.
Yeah, seriously. It's way too late to realize that now. Our only option is to face her death head on.
Yeah. Face her death?
Himiko, I understand what you're going through. So I'm gonna help you out. Let's work together to find the truth. I'm not gonna let anyone say her death didn't matter.
Kaito.
Aw.
Alright. I'll put a silencing curse on whoever calls Tenko's death meaningless. The name of the curse is Death Curse. I suppose being dead would silence someone pretty good.
Listen up! All you guys are gonna help out too. Abandoning someone who died and only thinking about your own survival. That's just as bad as a hit and run. I won't forgive something so messed
Let's
up.
go, Kaito.
Tenko was our friend. Gonta wanna know why she died too.
I already told you that's so unnecessary. We're getting sidetracked here.
No, even if it was a different culprit, we need to know how Tenko died. If we don't find out who killed her, we won't be able to work together. Not now, not ever. Even if this trial isn't for her, in order for us to survive, we need to get to the bottom of Tenko's
Hell
death.
yeah, Kaito.
Not just to survive this trial, but so we can keep going and live on.
Kaito. Kaito best boy. Hell yeah.
You noticed. Jeez, you're so slow.
Huh? Did Kokichi want us to notice?
Don't listen to his crap. We haven't decided whether there were two different culprits yet.
Let us talk about Tenko's case then. Perhaps that will provide us a clue.
Yeah, maybe.
They're not wrong, but I don't mind going over Tenko's case. But that was an abrupt change of topic. Was that intentional?
So what do we talk about first?
For now, let's see if we can narrow down the list of suspects.
Tancrotch probably got killed during the seance, so everyone there's suspicious.
Tancrotch!
Himiko is not having it. Oh my gosh. The people who attended the seance. It was myself, Shuichi, not Himiko. Well, yeah, it was Himiko. It was myself, Shuichi. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait, no, it was. Oh, wait, okay. Yeah. Here we go. It took me a bit. I had to remember who was all in it.
It was me, Kyo, Himiko, and Kokichi.
So those four are the culprits!
Oh, Himiko's still culprit?
Well, that's probably just a coinkydink. The most suspicious out of the four is really Kyo. He suggested the whole seance idea.
True, I may have suggested it, but I explained the procedure beforehand, yes? If we all knew of it before the murder, then we are all equally suspicious.
Well, I suppose, but...
In addition, the seance wasn't
I
entirely
just got a call
in my
from
control
some
either.
unknown number, so I'm not gonna be answering that. That's kind of sus.
I was not the one who selected the room we performed it in. It was Himiko.
There are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we use? The middle room. The middle room is always best for stuff like this. Very well, I shall begin preparations at once.
Oh, right.
Also, we should not limit our suspects to only those who participated in the seance. The empty room had a point of entry from outside.
Point of entry from outside. He must be referring to this? Is it this? Yes, this. Wait. Wait, no. Wait, no. It's one. It's a thing in the left corner, right? My bad.
Damn it!
Yikes! Oh, man, we're taking a lot of damage now. Okay.
There!
There we go. Got that. We recovered that back. We're good.
You're talking about under the floor, right?
Huh? Under the floor?
Yes, there's a crawl space under the floor a person could move through. There was also a hole that connected it to the neighboring room.
If the culprit used the hole, they could have entered and exited the seance room.
If we consider that possibility, then there is another suspect.
Another suspect? Who?
It's appearing before me. Oh, I can see it clearly. The true identity of Tenko's killer.
Can you know? Alright, let's do it.
The culprit sneaked in during the seance.
Cage child. In order to perform the cage child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, dark place with no light. First child magic circle and pass down from the cage dog village on this ground. I don't think it's that one. Loose floorboard. This floorboard right below Tenko was not loose before the seance. There was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. Okay.
I crawled.
Okay. Keep the flashlight function that. You had added to. Okay, I don't think it's that one at all. I think that's just there just to throw you off.
Under the floor.
In the corner. Hole that was in the center of the room the seance was held in. There was space under the floor so you could see what was dropped there. Okay.
But it was pitch black during the seance. How could they even see if they were under the floor?
Because it wasn't dark under the floor. You see, our villain had a light.
Light? You mean candle?
I mean, Kibo's flashlight function.
Huh? Now, hold on a second.
Kibo could have used that function to get under the floor and sneak into the empty room during the seance!
I said hold on a second.
He used his robot functions to commit the murders.
Hold on a second!
I don't think so, because Kibo was in the other room. Wasn't it? Wait, no, he used his flashlight function. No, he used his flashlight function in... He used the function... Oh, yeah, he did use the function in the room after we discovered Tenko's body. Okay. Shoot that with a little light. You could move around under the floor. But is that possible?
The culprits, our villain...
We'll try this one. There we go.
That's
Because
wrong!
we should have been able to see it if there was, because we could see whatever was under the floor through that hole in the corner. Oh, we got the V consent. Or not consent, but we got the V point.
While under the floor. There was a hole in the corner of the room. If a light were used, it would have leaked through and we would have seen it.
But when we did the seance, the room was definitely pitch black.
Okay, good thing I read
So
through
a light
that
was
because
not
I was about to
shined
do
under
it
the floor, which
to the
means
candle.
You cannot claim I am the culprit.
Jeez, here I thought this would be the case where the murder could only be done by a robot.
You have accused me of being the culprit more than once now, simply because I am a robot. My status as a robot does not mean I am capable of performing superhuman feats. My vision is somewhat poor, and I only possess average physical strength and intelligence.
All right, you made your point. God, now I feel sort of bad.
Poor Kibo. Yeah, poor dude.
I neither want nor need your pity.
Enough with the flashlight! It's way too bright!
It would have been difficult to move around under the floor in that pitch black darkness. Maybe the floor and the hole have nothing to do with this case.
Then why was floorboard under Tenko lined up funny? Gonta think that was so culprit could stab Tenko from under floor.
Ooh, nice observation, Gonta. Are you finally getting used to the class trials?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Gonta.
Don't say it like that. You're better off not being used to this kind of stuff.
Maybe they marked Tenko with glowing paint and looked for that. That'd let the culprit find her. Then they could stab her through the floorboards.
Boy, that sounds really familiar too. But I'm just gonna ignore it.
Monaco, what? I think that's a reference to DR2 maybe. Like with the how Nagito placed a whatever, or Byakuya, or one of them placed like a glowing duct tape in the first trial.
The corpse didn't have any trace of glowing paint, though.
Sorry, there's like something in my eye.
Yeah. So then why was that floorboard loose?
The loose floorboard was the one under Tenko, right? If the culprit used it while she was still alive, she'd totally notice.
Who fucking cares? Fussing over that won't get us closer to the culprit!
We shouldn't dismiss this line of inquiry, however. Instead of butting our heads against this, how about we concentrate on another issue?
What other issue?
Perhaps first, we should figure out how and when exactly Tenko was killed.
When? So not during seance?
Tenko was in the metal cage for the whole seance, wasn't she?
Yeah.
How could someone have gotten to her there?
Maybe the culprit killed her before she went under the metal cage.
That's not possible. She was alive at that point.
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Angie speaking through you. I will not say a word until the seance is over.
Yes, she was unmistakably alive when the seance began.
That was right before we blew out the candles. But when the light came back...
The floorboard was removed at that point, so it's likely she was already dead then.
So she was killed when the room was dark?
But she was inside cage, right? Gonta think it impossible.
Impossible.
To kill her
I'm sorry, I love Gonta.
Then she wasn't killed when the room was dark. It was a different time.
A different time?
How the fuck should I know? You'll figure it out, shithead.
Thanks. Thanks, Miu.
Huh?
Since Gonta said it was impossible, I'm proposing an alternate theory. Now hurry up and think! If you want to make my golden brain tingle, start circle jerking your limp dick brains!
Oh my gosh. Alright, now stop debate, let's go. Marcus Stone, Iron Cage, White Sheet Dog Statue.
When Tenko got killed,
Get ready.
it wasn't during the seance.
Just don't mind Miu.
It could not
Okay.
have been done at any other time. She was under the cage the whole time. And she was dead when the cage was lifted.
What about moment cage was lifted?
Ooh, like that.
Oh my god.
When cage lifted, culprit stabbed Tenko real fast. So fast, no one saw.
Doubt it.
Oh my!
The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance. Tenko had been crouched over in the iron cage with her forehead on the stone.
So who lifted the cage?
The iron cage that Tenko was in during the seance is around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Shuichi and Kokichi placed this over Tenko and Himiko removed it. Tenko's blood was on the bottom of the cage. What was the other one? Dog statue. Wooden statue that was put on the top of the iron cage during the seance. It weighs about 175 pounds. Shuichi, Kokichi, Kia, Himiko worked together to pick it up and remove it from the cage. And what was the other one? It's the white sheet, right? Oh, I might be the white sheet, huh? Sheet that was over on occasion you need to seance. It was very thick, cannot be seen through. There's blood on the back around the middle of the sheet, but there's no hole in the fabric. Kills was the one who placed the sheet over it. Okay.
It was me.
Oh my gosh.
Then obviously Himiko is the culprit.
No.
There's no doubt.
This girl, man. Tenko not being killed during the seance. That might not be impossible, but there's no evidence for it.
Lifted.
Oh, really?
That's wrong!
Wait, why? Why? Suichi, can you explain?
No, it wasn't possible to kill her the moment the cage was lifted. Because the inside of the white cloth had Tenko's blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
That cloth was removed before the cage was lifted.
Oh, okay.
If Tenko
Okay,
was
okay.
stabbed then, there wouldn't be blood on the cloth.
What? But how could my golden brain be wrong when it felt so right?
Just try to
The only
ignore me, you.
possibility is that Tenko was killed during the seance.
I got your remodel right
Oh
here.
my gosh. Thank you, Mr. Detective.
No, it's still wrong to think that Tenko was killed during the seance.
What?
I'm gonna prove it right now. My golden brain is gonna go all out! Tenko died after the seance. It happened when the sheet was lit. That was the moment the culprit chose to stab the fuck out of Tenko through the cage. They stuck the thin blade through the gaps of the cage, and that clean white sheet got stained blood red.
But the weapon was a sickle. Only the blade could have fit through the gaps.
The blade's all you need. If you stick the blade through a gap in the cage, it'd be long enough to reach Tenko, sitting in there with her neck all exposed.
Oh.
She wasn't that far from the cage's gaps. In which case, the person who lifted the sheet is the culprit, and that's none other than Kyo.
There has to be a hole in Miu's logic somewhere. There we go. And we got the V cut.
I'll cut through your
Hell
words.
yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Wait just a minute. Tenko wasn't sitting down inside the cage. She was bent over with her forehead against the marker stone. And the cage itself was about 3 feet tall. The sickle's blade was too short to reach Tenko while she was in that position.
Then I messed up again? How could this happen?
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to cut her off.
Everyone already knows you're an embarrassment to the human
God
race.
damn.
Yeah, no worries.
Gonta! Gonta!
How embarrassing!
If Shuichi is right, then it's impossible for Tenko to have been killed through the cage.
She couldn't have been killed during the seance since she was in the cage, right?
If she was killed then, the cloth over the cage would have been pierced.
Not during the seance or from below the floor. Then it's impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, for a living person.
Oh, here we go again.
What if Angie's spirit killed Tenko?
What are you talking about? That's not possible.
We don't know that. Some things are impossible for a human, but not for a spirit.
Don't say stupid stuff like that.
Poor Kaito.
Stop that now.
Even Maki's just like, ugh. Puffy face. Gonta's so innocent, I know, right?
Angie's spirit killed Tenko? Why?
Himiko?
Why would Angie's spirit kill Tenko?
What if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's spirit came back for revenge?
Like I said, that's impossible! Spirits can't be culprits!
Then explain how the culprit killed Tenko under these impossible circumstances.
Well,
See? You can't explain, can you? Only a spirit could have
wait,
done
I know! What if the culprit was hiding inside the cage?
Wait, what? How does that work?
If they were in there, they could have stabbed Tenko during the seance.
No. If there was someone else in the cage, we would have
I agree
noticed.
with Kaito. The culprit could have been inside the cage.
You do?
Nonsense. There was no space in the cage for the culprit to hide.
Maybe the culprit wouldn't need to hide in the first place.
What?
Also, the culprit could have killed her in the cage at any time.
Maybe he stabbed her through the floorboard. That is possible. That is definitely possible.
I think you know what I'm getting at, right?
The they she's referring to. Wait, what? Who could have killed Tenko from inside the cage? Not Gonta. Huh? Wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, hold up, wait. Who could have killed Tenko through the cage? I was thinking suicide, maybe? Maybe Tenko herself? I could be completely wrong.
I believe Maki is referring to Tenko herself.
What did you say?
Okay.
Are you saying Tenko is the culprit?
Cause like, just okay. I'm not. Okay, I'm just gonna keep listening.
She committed suicide.
Oh, another suicide, dude. That's just. Cause like when you think about it, nobody could have stabbed her. Like I don't think anybody could have stabbed her at all. Like she went into the floorboard herself, and damn, bro, another suicide. That's just ain't it. I don't like that.
Suicide?
I really don't like that.
If she committed suicide, it would
Mhm.
explain a lot of things we couldn't figure out. She volunteered to be in the cage and then stabbed herself.
And
during
then
the
she
seance.
had that entire speech for Himiko and such beforehand also, so that could be the case.
It wouldn't matter how dark the room was.
But the sickle she was stabbed with was under the floor, right? If Tenko had stabbed herself, wouldn't the sickle still be inside the cage?
Oh my god. Mew actually said something smart.
Wow.
Perhaps that explains why the floorboard was removed. After stabbing herself with the sickle, she threw it underneath the floor.
Yeah.
So she took off the floorboard to get rid of the sickle?
Yeah, and there was a thud that we heard, so the thud was probably the sickle hitting the floor.
Yes, that makes sense to Gonta.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me. There's no reason for Tenko to commit suicide.
Maybe I wasn't too far off with the theory I had earlier. You know, about Tenko killing Angie.
Yeah?
Because Tenko and Angie were fighting for your attention, right?
Hey Angie, when did you brainwash Himiko?
Tenko's pent-up frustration led her to commit such an atrocity. Her conscience couldn't handle it anymore, so she decided to end her own life.
What?
But if she was gonna kill herself, Why do it during the seance?
She wanted to hide the truth of her suicide.
Really? Why?
There could only be one reason to hide it in a killing game, right? It's to take us down with her.
Take us down?
Okay, Kokichi's not far off, though. I can't say he is. He's not far off.
She wanted us to pick the wrong answer during the class trial.
It's a possibility. I feel like she wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I have that slight, tiny little feeling. That little inkling.
So she could bring us all down. She wanted us to die with her. Okay, well, she probably just wanted Himiko to die with her, but still.
What are you saying? Tenko wasn't like that. She told me.
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else.
What if all of that was just a lie?
A lie?
Wait, we should believe Tenko's last words.
The true terror of class trials is that you shouldn't believe everything said.
Himiko, you said that Tenko would never do anything like that. But how can you be so sure? Did you guys actually know each other? People keep all sorts of secrets. Like Maki. She hid the fact that she's a cold-blooded killer. Is it wise of us to trust other people wholeheartedly in this kind of situation?
Jeez, you're such a naive dude.
Naive?
Yeah. I really don't think Tenko was lying either. I mean, it was a little tiny possibility, but I don't feel like she would do that. She would lie about that, especially to Himiko. Yeah, and Kokichi's just not very,
people, you know? Of course we're gonna have some
Yeah.
secrets. What matters is whether there's any malice behind them.
People can lie about how malicious their hidden secrets really are.
Well, duh. It's impossible to know for sure what others are thinking. That's why it all comes down to whether or not you believe in yourself. If you get betrayed, it's not their fault. It's your fault for believing in them. That's why I believed in Maki Roll, because I wanted to believe in
Love
her.
Kaito.
Just because you're acting all cool doesn't mean you get to skip training.
Hey, come on. Don't you think you're being a little too strict?
Well, we come from different backgrounds. So for
Maki
now,
is so cute.
let's agree to disagree. No one's ever called me naive before. And from Kaito? Seriously?
He is not happy with that. He's like,
Whether or not I believe, my heart can't reach Tenko anymore. But I want to believe in her. She wouldn't commit suicide. She wouldn't try to take us down. That's what I want to believe.
Me too. Gonta no can believe Tenko commits suicide.
But if Tenko did commit suicide, that would answer all of our questions.
If you insist we believe in Tenko, then provide a reason to do so.
proper reason.
All right, I'll give you a reason.
Is there a reason?
He's like, nope, I'm not having this from Kaito, of all people.
Yes, there is. Will you trust me, Maki?
Is this gonna be where we have to lie or something?
If it turns out I'm wrong, you can blame me all you like. But for now, I need you to trust in my detective work.
I don't believe Tenko would kill herself because of what she said. Okay, well, I'll see you guys after the seance. Yeah. She said, see you guys after. I doubt she had a sudden change of heart. Just because we don't know how she was killed doesn't mean that it was suicide. We shouldn't be satisfied with that, and if we keep thinking, we'll find the truth. Then that means we have to believe in Tenko. I'll make them all believe. Alright. Tenko's last moments probably, right?
So far, suicide seems to be the best explanation.
Her plan was to take...
Tenko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill immediately.
us down with her. So she hid her true intentions.
Tenko's not that kind of person! But if Tenko did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
She could have secretly brought the sickle and then stabbed herself with it.
Finally, with the last of her strength, she threw the sickle underneath the floor. All the people.
Tinker died in crouch position. Ten's injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Okay.
Pieces fit.
It's probably not gonna be a hole in the corner. Everyone thinks that Tinker committed suicide, but only because they're latching onto the easiest answer. To get out of this, I need to make them think their suicide theory wouldn't work.
Intentions.
Oh, okay. I see. I think we do have to lie.
If Tenko
Okay.
did commit suicide, it would explain how she died during the seance.
Maybe?
She could.
Oh shit!
Sickle
I meant to do the
underneath
lie.
floor.
There we go.
I'll reveal the truth.
Hell yeah. Woo!
Tenko couldn't have thrown the sickle under the floor. Because she died instantly.
Instantly?
Maki's like, Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
I'm certain of it. My investigation determined that she died instantly.
What's your opinion, Maki? I'd like to hear from someone who specializes in murder.
Maki.
You're right. I completely forgot about that important
Mm-hmm.
detail.
She reminds me so much of Kyoko. Oh my gosh.
Tenko died instantly.
And they kind of have like the same like facial expressions also, well, except for the puffy face.
What?
As an assassin, I specialize in killing my targets swiftly. I have no doubt that Tenko was killed immediately.
Words of a true killer. Pretty sure we can believe everything she said.
Thank you, Maki.
How could you forget that, Maki roll? You better apologize to Shuichi.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Kaito, really. No apology necessary. Anyway, Tenko died so suddenly that she couldn't have gotten rid of the sickle. Knowing that, the theory that she killed herself just doesn't fit, correct?
Just like I thought. Tenko wouldn't commit suicide.
Thank goodness, Himiko.
Which means someone definitely killed Tenko during the seance.
Her suicide was considered because we could not determine how she was killed.
No! There must have been a way! We're gonna figure it out!
Did any of the participants witness anything peculiar during the
We
seance?
heard a thud. That's pretty much it.
If you know something, please speak up. It could be the key to solving this mystery.
Not a bad idea. We should remember what happened at the seance. Let me try to remember. I'm sure there's something. I need some kind of clue that will help me solve this mystery. Okay. Sound during seance.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary during the seance?
There is something that bothers me. The fact that the seance failed.
Of course.
The ritual was perfect, and yet it failed. How utterly strange.
Now that I think about it, while we were all singing the song, I heard something
Yep.
fall.
This one. Oh shit, I missed.
I'm more concerned about how dark it got in
But
there.
it's that one for sure.
I mean, it was totally pitch black. My job was to relight the candles. Moving along the walls was seriously tough.
Let's pitch black during the seance. Learn what could have happened. Stay calm thing. Okay, yeah, it's
Did anything seem out
definitely
of the
the sound during
ordinary?
seance. There we go. And we got the V consent.
I agree.
Hell yeah.
Himiko, you think that something fell because of that sound you heard, right?
Bang!
sounded like something heavy fell down and hit the floor really hard. What could have fallen down?
Fallen down? There wasn't anything on the ceiling that could have fallen down, right?
Am I wrong? I thought something fell, but
The sound was pretty loud. It did seem like something hit the floorboards.
A loud sound, like something hit the floorboards. Maybe that sound had something to do with the other thing that happened in the dark. Maybe this? No, okay, yeah. Case Child, maybe? No?
This is it!
Wow. I didn't pick that one. I thought I did. I thought I already picked it. I guess not. I got confused with something else, I think.
That floorboard came loose at some
Gosh,
point
thanks,
during
Scarlet.
the sequence, right?
would the floorboard have made such a loud sound though?
It was the sound of an intense impact.
If the impact was that intense, then it could have loosened the floorboard.
It is true. There would have had to be a strong impact to make that sound. But what was it? What could it possibly be?
All right then, let's go with that. We all gotta put our heads together now.
Okay. Let's try to get these right so we can recover our influence.
So what made the floorboard come loose?
Judging from the sound, there must have been considerable force.
Someone who participated in the
Supported the... Oh, it's probably gonna be this one, right? Only the portion of the sword was cut off. It wasn't broken natural. It looks like someone... Maybe this. We'll see.
seance. Maybe that person tore off the floorboard.
That wouldn't make such a loud crashing sound.
Maybe the wooden statue fell
No,
over.
it didn't. That didn't happen.
But that statue was still on top of the cage.
Culprit hide under floor. Then stood up with such might.
No.
But we already said there was no one under the floor.
Someone must have stomped through the floorboard.
Oh my god.
A floorboard that comes loose when you step on it is dangerous. God, it's like I'm the only one here who's staying on the ball.
Small amount of blood that was on the ground under the floor of the room that seance was held in. It was quite far from. I'm pretty sure that has to be Kokichi. That has to have something to do with Kokichi. Since his face is all bloody.
You hardly have any experience with balls to say that, Mew.
Don't be stupid.
Okay.
Don't you know me and Balls are the best of friends?
What would have made a strong enough impact to knock the floorboard loose? I think I combine everyone's testimony and apply it with the facts.
So what made the...
Tore off the floorboard.
Oh no! Damn it! Ah. Okay. You missed. Oh. What? What do you mean? Oh. Someone impossible does it not.
I was wrong!
God damn. Ugh. There we go.
I agree.
Hey, look at that.
Kokichi is right. The floorboard came loose because someone stomped on it.
The floorboards fit perfect. Going to make sure first time we go to empty room.
When we first saw the room, yes. But when I looked again during the investigation, one of the cross pieces supporting the floorboards was cut off. After examining the cut, I concluded
Kokichi actually helped us.
Someone? You mean the culprit, right? Why'd they do that?
What did the culprit stand to gain by cutting the crosspiece?
What did they stand to gain? That's the question. To solve this case, I need to think carefully about the crosspiece and floorboard. Tenko's body was at one end of the loose floorboard, and the crosspiece that had been cut was on the other end of the floorboard. The unsupported part was outside the cage, so it could have been stomped on. Only one of the crosspieces was cut, the other two were intact. One of them was right under Tenko, and the other was in the center, right about where the edge of the cage was. What was the culprit attempting to achieve by stomping on the floorboard? Think, come on, think. Hangman's Gambit, okay. Oh shoot. Okay. Oh, Seance maybe? Seance something. Oh no, never mind. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Seesaw? Seesaw. Fuck. Oh my god. Okay, Seesaw. We got the first one. Fuck. Damn it. Oh god damn. I'm not trying to look through. I'm not trying to see all that. Yeah. Let's retry. Fuck. Damn. Damn. First game over. Okay, whatever. Hopefully we'll try not to get any more. Anyways, okay. So we know it's Seesaw. Next one's F. Seesaw effects. Effect? No. Oh my gosh. Wait, that's an E. It's another E. Here we go. Seesaw effect. Okay, okay. Okay, that one. Okay, okay, that. Okay, okay, that one was kind of hard. Okay, that one was kind of really kind of hard. So I'm not going to take that little game over. Just, well, it's not, well, it technically wasn't a game over, but I'm not going to take. Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. Okay, but that one, okay, I got to admit that one was actually kind of hard. That one was kind of difficult. Had to fail at some point, right? It's not a Danganronpa game if you don't fail at least once.
Been cut off. The other two cross pieces holding up that board were close to the cage. Meaning, if you were to apply force to the end of the floorboard with no cross piece.
We all mess up. Thanks, Scarlet. I see.
The next cross piece would act as a fulcrum to turn the floorboard into a lever.
It's Danganronpa after all, yeah.
A lever capable of lifting up Tenko's entire body.
Her whole body lifted up?
Yeah, that sounds like a seesaw, all right. But why bother lifting Tenko's body?
They couldn't have killed Tenko like that, unless they used the sickle.
That's exactly it. Using the seesaw trick, it was possible to kill Tenko with a sickle.
Huh? How?
In order for the culprit to kill Tenko with a seesaw trick, the placement of the sickle is the most important factor.
Floorboard Seesaw, the cage, and the blood on the white fabric. What conclusions can I draw from this? There's only one place the sickle could have been that is consistent with the evidence. Underneath the floorboard? Wait, no.
Damn it!
Everyone's staring at me. No. Oh my gosh. Why am I doing? Why am I doing so bad right now? The top of the cage? Oh, you know what? I think I get why. I get why.
The sickle was at the top of
yeah,
the
which is
iron
why.
cage,
Yeah,
with
which is
blade
why
facing
there's
down.
blood on the top. Sky Ben done goofed. Let's definitely try to fix that.
The reason we didn't see it was because of the fabric.
Let's
covering
definitely
the
try
cage.
to not mess up the next few
Also,
next
the
few things so we can get that
witness watcher
recovered.
kept the
All our
blade in place.
influencing recovered.
It's true that the sickle's handle was
So we don't get
which
another
made the
fail.
statue wobble. but the statue's weight...
Definitely not getting an A in this trial.
Once everything was in place, if you stepped hard enough on the seesaw, Tenko's body would have shot upward and hit the blade on the top of the cage.
Oof.
She was bent over, meaning the sickle's blade would have connected with her neck.
The 6-inch sickle blade wasn't long enough to stab Tenko in her crouch position. But with the floorboard acting as a seesaw, it could compensate for the blade's length.
Bringing the victim to the sickle rather than bringing the sickle to the victim. That's definitely an unorthodox idea.
It's crazy, but it would explain how Tenko got stabbed while she was in the cage.
So the sound we heard was the culprit stomping on the floorboard.
That impact make floorboard come loose.
Looks like we got ourselves a good old-fashioned seesaw homicide. Wait, what the hell's a seesaw homicide? That's fucking crazy!
The craziness is what really makes the killing game fun, you know? They can't get away with murder the normal way, so they gotta think outside the box. Kudos, culprit! You did a great job keeping me entertained.
Indeed. Well played, Himiko.
Yeah?
Wait.
It was you, wasn't it? The one behind the seesaw homicide.
Huh? Why her?
Because she's the only one capable of carrying out this plan.
The only one?
Is it because of where she was standing?
Because this seesaw homicide required its location to be prepared beforehand.
By cutting the crosspiece beneath the floorboard, you mean?
Then the culprit would need to lure their victim.
There's a strong
into the
accusation.
closed room.
Yeah, definitely.
That is why you chose that room for the seance. Is it not, Himiko?
And that's coming from Creepshow.
Oh yeah! Himiko was the one who chose the site for the seance!
Damn.
She likely found out about my plans for the seance somehow.
You were quite vocal about the seance, Kyo. You even had instructions for it in your lab.
Our culprit, Himiko, prepared her seesaw trap ahead of time. Then she waited for me to host the seance.
Damn.
And suggested the middle room. She led us all into holding the seance right where she wanted it. Then, she killed Tenko, all according to plan.
That's a lie, right? Himiko did such a thing?
In the end, Himiko, who Tenko cherished and loved, tragically killed her.
Wait! We don't know that, right? He's wrong, right, Himiko? Himiko would never kill Tenko, right?
Kill Tenko? I killed Tenko?
Himiko?
What's wrong?
Please don't tell me she's gonna go batshit crazy. Please don't tell me she's gonna go batshit crazy. It is true that using the middle room was Himiko's idea, but does that mean Himiko really killed Tenko? Okay, would something like that really happen? Something so cruel? Damn. They love to leave you on those cliffhangers, dude. They love to leave you on those cliffhangers. Alright. Well, I'm going to end off the episode for YouTube. In the next episode, we'll go ahead and take on the rest of the trial. Or probably half the second half of the trial. And probably we probably will finish off in the next episode. Finish out the second half of the trial. So thank you all so very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button. Comment down below any tips or tricks you may have for the game. Spoiler free, of course. And don't forget to subscribe For more content like this, it's truly appreciated. It keeps me motivated to keep doing what I'm doing. So thank y'all so very much for watching this episode of Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. And I'll see y'all next time when we take on the second half of this trial. See y'all then.